Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Ashes of the Domain. Episode 50, Proof that Streamer Luck Cuts Both Ways. Alright, next mission. We've got Tamail here. I think that's next up. And it is a probe inside a ring some distance away. Let's hope it's not a big ring. Big asteroid belt. You have a bit knowing who's friend or foe in battle. So there's colors. Yellow and green are friend, red is foe. Yellow is friends that you don't control. Green is your own fleet, and red is the enemy. So if I have an opportunity to point that out, which I'm sure I will soon, I will do that. Alright, it's not a huge ring, so it should be pretty easy to find this probe. I think I found it. Yep. So you can see the colors of the ships. And if it's green, they're friendly. If it's red, they're not. And when they're not highlighted, I mean, most of them are highlighted, right? They have these targeting boxes around them, so it's pretty obvious what you should be shooting at. It's the diamond or square-shaped bounding boxes around the enemy ships. And if they don't have this red bounding box, they are not hostile. And friendly ships won't have red bounding boxes. They'll have yellow ones. So just don't shoot at the yellow ones and you'll be all set. And then if you hit tab, which is the attack map, it's very easy to spot. It's like, okay, there's one ship left, it's up here, it's an enemy. Allies are green squares and enemies are red diamonds. Esther Valley, thank you for the resub. Oh, that one's over. I'm gonna do one quick jaunt around. I should have done the last debris. Although I really don't think I'm gonna get biofactory embryo off of the decimated pre-collapse drones. Alright, let's go ahead and pause before we pause restoration, we're up to 77%. So we're pausing restoration so that our money can recover. And this is clear, so let's head on out. Ishkur. Doing a bit of tour of the world, or tour of the galaxy. Now that we're coming up on, spending a decent amount of time doing this, I'm going to poll again. If you want me to continue looking for the biofactory embryo, feel free to do that. Vote for it. I do understand that some of you have a vested interest that I don't find it, because you predicted that I don't. So it makes it a little awkward, but, you know, so be it. You know what I'm going to do? I am not putting myself in. Let's take control of an Aurora. I hope the weapon groups are not obnoxious. God, these are wild to control. They're so different than what I'm used to. Also, why does it seem like they're all teaming up against me? Like, what the hell? This is kind of fun. Maybe for the smaller drone fights, this is what I'll do in the future. Yo, can you, all of you little ones, just piss the hell off? I feel like I rammed that one to death. I'm pretty sure I rammed some of them to death. Well, that's done. That was fun. I like that. Alright, might as well... What is this? Neutron star? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Melanoma incoming. Oh, research station? No, just a probe. Boo. And it also gave me the survey data for something called Silix. Is that like Skrillex' brother? And it doesn't have ruins, so... Alright, you guys want me to continue looking for the embryo? Got it. Protect me, planet. All of the missions I had accepted are over. I didn't actually do the Data Zophiel one in or Delta Zophiel one in time. So what I'll do is head back to core looking for some more. I could also do pre-collapse facilities. So I'm gonna have you guys choose. Should I survey or clear facilities? Because both could lead to biofactory embryos. I don't know which one is going to be best, so you guys can decide. Oh, dude needs fuel. Alright. You're welcome. Apparently there was an SOS here. And I had no idea. Just stumbled into him. I was like, why is that thing attacking me? Oh, he's not. He's begging for fuel because he ran out. God, these are fun to captain too. I'm not used to safety overrides, because like you can't vent with safety overrides, which makes the combat mechanics pretty different. Because you're constantly lowering flux, so you just have to disengage and like stop firing. But it works pretty well. And this, okay, it's over. I think we actually clear these faster when I'm not in my Paragon. Because of the benefit of being a fast mover. If you haven't voted yet, please feel free to do so. Not too much time left on this clock. We'll put one more minute. Where's the nearest gate? Okay, I'm in the middle of like a gateless system. I could fly further out, but I'm just going to keep surveying around where I am while this clock runs out. Surprised we haven't found more gates? True. Oh, I've been here already. And Red Fox's military base is done. So, High Command it goes. And that should allow Red Fox to protect itself. Not that it's getting attacked by much. And all the probes that I've been clearing have not led me to... Oh, here's a pre-collapse facility. Yeah. And you guys want me to clear pre-collapse facilities, so the timing could not be any more perfect. It's literally what I am doing right now. Fortunately, despite the fact that we're really close to the primary star, I'm not in the star's corona, which is a huge disadvantage for my Auroras because of their combat readiness safety override penalties. Yoda looks so peaceful there, doesn't he? He's like, where's my treat? It's like, buddy, I was just petting you. You little goblin. Don't you take that from me. Leave my command point alone. So they do have a Radiant in this fleet. So this fight might be a little bit tougher than a lot of the others. What laser is that? The yellow one. I don't recognize that at all. That Brilliance laser. Is that like a point defense laser being used offensively? What is that? Is that a mining beam or something? I don't know. It's odd. I suppose there's a chance I recover it at the end of the fight. Get out of there, Aurora. Get out of there, Aurora. That's okay. This Radiant decided to trade for the Aurora, which is honestly a pretty good trade, if you ask me. I'm trying to break through the Radiant's shields, but oh my god. I'll recover my flux instead. There he comes. Time to turtle. Alright, you two, with me. You're gonna go after the Aurora. I want to get this little lumen off of me so he's not chipping away at my armor while I'm fighting the Radiant. No, Aurora, don't do it! Aurora's like trying to protect me out of a false sense of loyalty or whatever. It's like, I'm fine, man. You're the one blowing up. Although this apex is in the way of the other ships helping me, so I've got to slice through the apex first. Alright, my flux is really high, so this Radiant's definitely coming to try to kill me. I'm sort of counting on it. I'm like intentionally high fluxing myself to lure it in. because that can trick AI ships into thinking that you're vulnerable. Whereas in my case, most of my flux is, well, half my flux is soft flux, which I can vent while my fortress shields are up. And the Radiant realized what I was doing and bailed. Alright, there is a Brilliant back here, which is being annoying. But it'll die soon enough. Let's see, maybe I can go gank it. While the Radiant's being indecisive about actually attacking me or not. Come on, Aurora. Go after it. I got it on the ropes. Just kill it. There we go. Thank you, bud. And now they just have, I think the Scintilla died, so they just have the Radiant, which shouldn't be too much effort for my ships down there. Yeah, they got him. Oh, they still have one more ship? Oh, they still have the Scintilla. It never died. But it's getting Hurricane Merv spammed, so it's dead in like 3... Oh, all the hurricanes missed. Damn. 2, 1, and it's dead. Okay. Searching the facility. Pray for me. No! I mean, autonomous mental board is great, but no! No! Well, I have 10 minutes left to try to find, what I'm after. Before the prediction's up. I'll keep searching thereafter, but, you know, prediction being prediction. So, in that case, pre-collapse facilities that are around me. Plundered, still around. So we have, oh wait, no, did I misread that? No, it's still up. So some of those ships got real cooked in that last fight. To be expected when you're fighting Radiants. Right in the old space worms. Searching for some spice. Whoa, this system has a lot. Where am I? Oh, I've been here before. This isn't where the pre-collapse facility is, but there is a probe here that I wanted to blow up. And it didn't give me intel about Surveyor Mothership. Shucks. Oh, this is the system I wanted. So the facility is on the volcanic planet that is in this gravity well. What? It's not this planet? Wait, what? Oh, it's plundered. I think what happened in this case was I wasn't the one that plundered it, and that I just discovered it plundered by another faction. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I was not the one that plundered it. So, just to confirm, Darken Sea, or whatever this is doesn't read as plundered. I'm staring at it now. Does not read as plundered. So if we get there and it's plundered, then someone else did it. And it's this... Which planet is it? Yeah, it's the irradiated world. Okay. Hey, Quantum. Okay, well, at least this is unplundered. So this is my last shot at trying to find the biofactory embryo before the prediction period is up. Good luck to you that predicted yes. Good luck to me. Honestly, I would like to find one and not have to keep searching. So I think their fleet is just a bunch of brilliants, if I recall, during the engagement. Oh, no, they have a bunch of apexes too. Okie doke. I feel like maybe it was for balancing reasons, but like we're destroying so many AI ships. The fact that we're not finding more AI cores as a result, compared to the probe survey and mothership clearings where we find AI cores like crazy. I'm sure it's like for balancing reasons, but it is a little upsetting to have to kill so many remnant ships and get like no cores for it. So the other thing I need to figure out is where to install the autonomous manticore. Probably want transplutonic ore, but I'll have to take a look at the supply and demand for our empire of where the autonomous manticore drill might be best used. It also might be best used getting organics. Although I don't think we have any planets that would be good candidates for a manticore that also has organics, because generally the manticore screws up organic planets. But I'll take a look. All right, you fly over here, please. Yeah, one Aurora is not a good match against one Brilliant. Brilliant's flux pool is too deep for an Aurora to break it. I mean, hell, the Brilliant has a flux pool that even is tough for my capital ship to break. Which is saying a lot of how much punching above their weight they do. Kind of like the Doritos, the Tesseracts. They punch above their weight amazingly well as well. Because they're cruisers, they're not even capitals. Alright. Moment of truth. Blueprints for a synchrotron core. Blueprints for the Prometheus. Blueprints for Ludic Path crap. But, no luck on getting a, biofactory embryo. Technically, I have, 3 minutes left to try to find one before the prediction period would be over, so I'm not going to end it quite yet. But, I'm not holding my breath. So the Manticore here, what I was saying before, the Manticore can be installed where it does not have extreme weather and is not a gas giant. So looking at candidates, I already have a mining complex at Nabla, and Nabla gets mostly regular ore There's moderate transplutonic there. I could install it on Tarmarin, and Tarmarin would end up with more organics and more regular ore. And then Raveno only has moderate ore. Would be a bad candidate for it. And then, I'm not really sure how the plasma dynamo, like, if the mining complex would be... Well, this is a gas giant, so it couldn't be installed here. So really, the only reasonable place, I would say, for it would be Tarmarin. To get moderate ore and organics. I could also just wait and bank it. I don't need to use it now. So I'm gonna go survey this last planet in this system. Core, or whatever it's called. And then resolve the prediction. Okay. Didn't find it. So prediction. A lot of you said no, and the no's have it. I did not find it. Taking a look at more pre-collapse facilities. There is Delta Atacama down here that I haven't cleared. And then some Delta Zophiel ones. There's 2 of them. So I'm going to do those 3 next. I also have to be mindful of my supplies that I have left, because I've gone through about a little over half of my supplies that I left with. And I don't want to be floating around in space with a broken fleet. Quantum, thanks for all the gifted subs. Cheers. I do have a little bit more money now, so I'm going to continue restorations. And I'm adjusting the laser strength so that we're not mining up anything, because we're not really refining anything anyway. So here, this is at the arid world. Should we do another prediction? Let's do it again. There you go. And Joker, thanks for the gifted subs as well. Damn, dudes. Dudes and dudettes. I appreciate it. Apex, 2 brilliance. This is going to be an easy one. Imagine finding it just after the prediction. Yeah, that would be great. The sooner we got it, the better. You know? The way I see it is our empire... See, in the game, you kind of have the core worlds, right? And they're all clustered together because they don't have gate access. So they had to be clustered together because, you know, the supply, trade, and commerce wouldn't really work without a gate network on a galactic scale. And our empire is definitely building, like, the ring worlds or something. Maybe the rim worlds, where we don't rely on the core. We build outside the core, but we're salvaging the domain era technology to be able to colonize the entire galaxy, rather than just the core worlds. And that's what I kind of see the purpose and the focus of the research that we obtain. Is we are galaxy builders, not core world builders. And everything hinges upon finding one biofactory embryo, which is just brutal. Like, I feel like it should require like a fullerene spool or something else that is guaranteed to spawn on one of the core worlds, so that you could like raid for it. Because without a guaranteed spawn location for it, it can just be RNG nightmare, which is exactly the situation I'm in right now. I'm in just an RNG nightmare, needing an item I just can't seem to find. And in the case of the the hyperdimensional processor, there is that like quest line where you're contacted and they're like, oh, we know information about it. Same with the Red Planet and everything. So for every other requirement for experimental science, you're given essentially like tips and helpful information about where it might be, but not for the biofactory embryo, which makes it brutal to try to suss out where might one be. It would be better to find a blueprint for it. I mean, I don't really care if we find a blueprint for it or not. As soon as we find one, we get the blueprints for all colony items. So physically finding one would actually be faster, because if we found a blueprint for it, I would need to make it, which then would delay our research by like 2 months or something. In the larger scheme of things, it wouldn't really matter. As long as I get the blueprint, the item, I don't care. I just... something needs to get, you know, something needs to give. I could search the save game file and, like, try to find if such an item exists in the save game file. I think the way it's supposed to work... Well, new blueprint for plasma cannon. The way it's supposed to work is that there is a certain amount of, like, guaranteed spawns, so that it does exist in the galaxy. I believe Starsector's like that, if I'm not mistaken. But with that said, I have also not found a catalytic core. I've not found so many of the other colony items. We really haven't found a lot of colony. Most of the colony items we've been finding are synchrotron and nanoforges, pristine and corrupted nanoforges. I have so many corrupted nanoforges, it's kind of silly. All right, the next planets. I think both these planets have one? No, they're two different systems. Got it. And this also has unexplored ruins. Alright, how bad is our... Our ships are fine. So there's a double dip here, where there's the pre-collapse facilities and unexplored ruins, which increases my odds of finding it a little bit more. But I've not been feeling lucky. So yeah, there's a lot of colony items I've never seen. We have found 2 mantle bars. We found a few pristine nanoforges, which are great. I found solonanites once, biofactory embryo 0 times, cryoarithmetic engine 0 times, plasma dino once, catalytic core 0 times, fullerene spool I think I found twice, synchrotron core maybe twice, combat drone replicator 0 times, hypertop tap once, dealmaker holosuite 0 times, corrupted nanoforge a whole bunch, and orbital fusion lamp twice, if I'm not mistaken. So some of them, like combat drone, catalytic core, cryoarithmetic engine, and biofactory embryo, I've never found, despite the fact that I've done a remarkable amount of survey, pre-collapse facility clearing, ruins search, survey, ship destruction, mothership destruction, orbital habitat, research station. I have been putting in the effort, but not with a lot of positive results. Wasn't there a combat drone replicator last stream? Was there? I don't recall. I don't think so, unless I used it to unlock research. It'll be the last systematic explorer? I mean, it feels like it, right? Man, who should I be shooting at? I don't know. Maybe you. Despite the fact that this apex is like up my butt. Are your engines burned out? Like, what is going on with this Aurora? Ah! I don't want to go overload. So the Pegasus is probably going to have a hard time with this Nova. So I'm going to send the other Paragon to the Nova, hoping it intercepts and helps in time. Oh, never mind. The Nova was just destroyed. Good job, Pegasus. I take it back. The Pegasus must have landed some, like, Hurricane Merv madness on that thing. Because generally speaking, a Pegasus is decently matched against a Nova, and it wasn't alone because it also had Brilliance down there. So, kind of surprised, but happily surprised. I thought it was going to go blown up. And there goes another fleet. Alpha Beta Core. And, come on now. Oh my god, what terrible loot. I've been trolled. My soul. Oh, right, there's ruins here. Another mantle bore. Well, we might as well install one of these mantle bores on Tarmarin, I guess. It's like the game going, hey, get drilling. You know what? There was I'm going back into the star system. There was some pings that I wanted to suss out. What is this? It's just a little probe. There was another ping out this way, too. What are you? More probes. None of these probes are leading me to, like, surveying motherships. I'm a little worried that I, like, blew up all the surveying motherships. Okay. I think this one's cleared. So there's another pre-collapse facility. Oh, Colony Crisis. So this is, what, the second AI inspection fleet? Right? I've already had one, I think. And I am not going to obviously try to negate this. I want them to show up so that I can beat them back again. Alright, the other facility is the barren world at the other star. And after this, I'm going to then return to core because I'm running low on... Or maybe I'll just return to Beta Vigri. But I'm running low on supplies. So I don't want to, you know... Don't want my fleet to break down. Last stream I reset the counter and taken till now to refill. So this is the first inspection of 3. Got it. My brain's all over the place tonight. Clearly. Poor excuse, but that is what's happened. So in that case, yeah, this is going to be really easy to defend against. The AI inspection fleets, the way they work is they ramp up in difficulty, and the first one is kind of like a pushover, and then they get stronger and stronger as the hedge gets more and more pissed that you are resisting. Resistance is isn't the only solution, though. There's other alternatives, but obviously in my case, I'm going to use cores. I don't care what they say, so I'm going to resist. That's probably a waste of my time. Oh, God. You need to get the... Oh, God. All right. Everyone get over there. There's like one Aurora taking on their entire fleet, and then all of us taking on a Lumen. Glad I told that Aurora to get the hell out. Nothing like having negative 50 deployment points. Doing a really bad job at controlling them. But we're fine. Had shouting that they're the only ones that can use AI cores. The thing is, almost all the core worlds use them. Hell, even the Luddic Church, I believe, uses them, if I'm not mistaken. So they're all massive hypocrites. And they just want you to follow rules that they themselves don't follow. Which is why I'm like, this is not gonna work for me. Uh-oh. That Pegasus is not doing well. I'm coming, bud! I like how the Brilliants got, like, over-eager because of how on the ropes the Pegasus was and managed to blow themselves up as a result. Hurricane time! Do it! Ba-doom! And we win. Alright, here we go. No! Paragon blueprints! I don't want more Paragon blueprints! You're killing me, game! Alright. I'll go cry in a corner. Where is the next facility? This is unplundered. This is unplundered. There's 3 unplundered near Beta Vickery. So we'll resupply Beta Vickery and then go back out. Any good intel here? Not really. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ashes of the Domain, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.